Okay, in this video, we're going to graph and find the foci of this hyperbola x squared over 9 minus y squared over 16 equals 1. So to do this, we know that our a squared, so this is very similar to an ellipse equation, only instead of a plus sign, we have a minus sign. And we sort of graph these the same. So my a squared is going to be 9. And my b squared is going to equal 16. So therefore my a, take the square root of 9, is plus or minus 3. And my b is going to be plus or minus 4. I'm just going to go ahead and, I didn't use my perfect ruler there, but we'll go ahead, we're going to use my graph right there. So we're first going to go ahead and start with a equals plus or minus 3. So we're going to go over 3. And minus 3. And then we're going to go up 4-ish and down 4. Now, instead of making an oval like the ellipse, we're going to go ahead and make a box. So instead of making straight curves, I'm going to go ahead and make a box like this. And notice I didn't make solid lines. I made dashed lines or weird little dots. And then I'm going to go ahead and make a diagonal cutting through my box on the diagonal. See what I'm doing here? I'm making these lines. These are called asymptotes. Okay. Now, because my x squared is first, it's a little bit different than an ellipse. In an ellipse, we always say the major is the one that's longer. That doesn't matter here. The longer one is in the y's, but because my x squared comes first and we have a minus sign, my parabolas are going to be on the x-axis. And what do I mean by parabolas? Well, that's what they look like. They're going to be these u's like this. And basically, here's my vertices, right, that we found through my a squared and b squared. And then I'm going to go over here to this side. So that's my a squared is where my vertices are, excuse me. And that's what my parabola will look like over on its side since it's on the x-axis because my x's came first. So let's go ahead, let's scroll down here and we want to find the foci. So in the ellipse, because the ellipse is enclosed, my foci go inside the ellipse. Same is true with these like sideways hyperbolas, which I call two parabolas together. In the hyperbolas, my focus is going to be up inside these two shapes here and here, not inside my box, but inside here. So the way I'm going to find that is my c squared is going to equal a squared plus b squared. Remember in the ellipses, it was c squared equals a squared minus b squared. So these are a lot of formulas that you guys are going to have to keep in front of you so you can remember the hyperboles has a minus in the original, but when we're finding focus, you use a plus, you use the opposite sign. So to find this, my c squared is going to equal 9 plus 16. So my c squared is going to equal 25. And therefore, my c for my focus is going to be plus and minus 5. So you'll notice we came over here, 3, 4, 5. So focus on this side, 3, 4, 5, 2 more units over there. So that is how we graph our hyperbolas. See you in the next video.